Hey y'all, Kelly Whitney here with another video, and we're gonna change things up today. Your internet auntie has noticed that you guys have been putting in requests for things you want me to dig into in the comments. So we're gonna start a new series. One of my dolls asked about my diet. My diet is primarily plant-based. I don't eat that much meat. I'm not a vegetarian, not a vegan, probably never will be. My daddy was a butcher. I grew up eating the best cuts of meat, and you know, life is not gonna be life without bacon and the occasional burger. I shop around the perimeter of the store, so that's where you're gonna find all the real food, all the fruits, all the vegetables, all the eggs, all the meat. I do eat dairy, not very much. I don't drink milk. I usually eat cheese infrequently, and when I do eat cheese, it's usually a hard cheese like an aged Gouda or something like that, so the lactose is negligible. When I have milk, it's usually like a cashew milk. I'm a big nut person. They say walnuts are fabulous for you and that you should eat a Brazil nut every single day for all those good old minerals. I'm a big person for veggie rice bowls. Today I had an eggplant rice bowl, so that had eggplant, onions, carrot, red bell pepper. Oh, I cut an avocado on top, sesame seeds, a little seaweed. Chef's kiss. I eat primarily organic food, so all my veggies, all my spices, my meat as much as possible in a bid to avoid pesticides. I cook carefully as well, so I don't use seed oils, no vegetable, no canola, mostly just olive oil and occasionally some avocado oil. I don't drink pop. I never really was a pop drinker. I don't drink coffee very often, although I do like coffee. I may have it once every couple of weeks, and then I like to have it black with a salted caramel spoon or maybe a little piece of good dark chocolate in there. Sweeten it up. I'm a huge tea drinker, fruit, herbal teas. I don't really cook with sugar very often. I don't even put sugar in my tea, but my tea has to have fresh lemon juice. Otherwise it's like, ugh. I'm not a fancy cook, but it's very important to me that I prepare my own meals using the best quality ingredients that I can find. This was a change that began right at the onset of the pandemic. I used to live on frozen foods. It was all about takeout 3-4 times a week. It was outrageous. Now in hindsight, it was like, what the what was I doing to myself? But then, you know, the lockdown came, we couldn't go get takeout anymore, and I had to learn how to cook almost by necessity, but it was also a choice because I am somebody who does not do well with illness. I refuse, rebuke, and refute all illness. I'm not interested. I will not be sick, and I mean it. I am fucking firm on that. No. And to this day, I have not had COVID. If I had that shit, I didn't know about it, but we're gonna just go with I didn't have it and I ain't gonna get it. Good night. I stopped eating fast food completely. That was when I stopped eating takeout, frozen food. I just shit canned all those things from my diet. I used to eat candy every single day. Now fruit is kind of my candy. I do eat snacks sometimes, but I get my snacks from places like Thrive Market. So that enables me to like really hone in on the ingredients and try to make smarter, healthier choices. My mom has high cholesterol, and as she got older, she also developed high blood pressure. I know a lot of Black people suffer with these lifestyle diseases. I'm not doing that. I'm almost 50 years old. I don't take any pills, and I have absolutely no plans to take any. And I think my diet is a huge reason why I'm just not sickly. I rarely get sick ever. You might have heard a little sniffling from me recently. That's because I need to vacuum under my bed, not because I'm coming down with anything or because I suffer with allergies, because I don't. No illness, we don't do that over here. Let's see, what else can I tell you? Oh, I intermittent fast. So I try to eat in that 7 or 8 hour window. Start eating maybe 10 a.m. for the first meal. Try to eat that last meal before 6 or 7. And I don't really eat that many snacks. If I do, it's usually like fruit or something like that. I'm a huge fruit person. I do eat out. I love ice cream. Haagen-Dazs is a favorite. Ava DuVernay had a special edition Ben & Jerry's flavor. Lights, camera, action. You can find it, try it. It's excellent. And yeah, my diet is super easy, y'all. I'm not a fancy cook, but 1 6-pack of eggs will last me like a month because I really will only eat eggs occasionally if I want like a breakfast sandwich or if I'm eating some ramen, which I also eat infrequently. I'll fry an egg to put on top of my ramen and then eat some seaweed with it with a little kimchi on the side. That's excellent. I'm never gonna be a vegetarian. I'm never gonna be a vegan. My daddy was a butcher, and it would like almost be disloyal to his memory if I just stopped eating meat. If you are looking for an influencer that you can follow who has some like legitimate health advice, because obviously I'm not a dietitian, not a nutritionist, I'm just somebody who cares about her health and reads and, you know, that sort of thing. Dr. Bobby Price. He was, I believe, a pharmacist, but he's done a shit ton of research about the blue zones, those areas of the world where they are known for excessive longevity, meaning those people habitually live to like 100 or more. He has written a book about food as medicine. So if you want to follow somebody, follow him. He's cute. He has the whitest eyes I've ever seen in my life, and he's a vegan. You don't find too many chocolatey men who are vegan. But anyway, I am a huge proponent of a good plant-based whole food diet, and even my spices are organic, my tea is organic, my cold pressed juice is organic. I don't play around. After the pandemic, I immediately started noticing good changes in my body. Like my nail beds got pinker, those little white spots went away, my eyes got whiter, my skin got brighter, my sleep was easier, my period blood was bright red, which is a huge, very significant indicator of good health. But one of the most amazing changes that I observed after I went plant-based was my anxiety levels dropped. I became calmer, less irritable, and I know it's the diet. I don't eat fast food. That's it. That was an easy one. So I'm a huge proponent of everybody being on a whole food plant-based diet. Processed food is terrible for you, and it's terrible for your physical body, your mental state, everything. When you eat real food, you get full, get satisfied. If you eat frozen food, it makes you hungrier because it's just chemicals. It's nonsense. It's not real food. So it's not going to satisfy you. Your body's not getting any nutrients. So lean into the plant-based. Like I said, you don't need to be a vegan. You don't need to be a vegetarian, because sometimes you can be that lifestyle and still be unhealthy. It's about what choices you make. So that's what your internet auntie has to say about diet. So let me know what other questions you guys want me to answer. I'm happy to give you whatever information I can. And I hope you guys come back for the next video.